Hello, my friends. Hope you had a good Yule, and I hope you will have a Happy New Year as well. Just wanted to make this short video to let you guys know that for a second weekend in a row, I'm not going to be doing my Sunday stream. Last weekend, my daughter was sick. She's a lot better now. She's 100% fine now, thankfully. And this weekend, it's a holiday weekend. I'm gonna, spend as much time as I can with my wife and have a good time with her. So, not going to be doing a live stream tonight. I do plan on getting back on it this next Sunday coming up, but not tonight. However, I wanted to let you guys know something that I'm working on that I find pretty interesting, which is I've been writing this script for a video that I plan on making. And I usually don't write scripts ahead of time for videos, but I thought that the ideas that I had here were interesting and important enough to actually write out a script and have the whole argument laid out ahead of time, because I want to be able to do a good job of presenting it. And basically the argument that I'm going to give is that the vaccine mandates are the clearest example that we've seen yet of transhumanist doctrine being written into law. In fact, I think it is a historic moment because it's the first of these kinds of laws where transhumanism is literally being written into law. And I wanted to explain, using this as sort of a touchstone, I wanted to explain a bit about why I am opposed to transhumanism as a religious doctrine, where transhumanism comes from, what type of religious worldview it springs out of. And, here's a hint, it's based in Judaic occultism or esoteric Judaism, and many of its modern derivatives. And I wanted to get into that and basically provide that as a way for people to oppose the vaccine mandates. It's something that is part of it literally is part of a religious doctrine of transhumanism. And these transhumanist ideas come from a worldview that repudiates things like natural law and tradition. And what we are seeing today is the act of governing bodies making our natural biology illegal. It is now a legal requirement in many countries to have your natural immune system, your natural biology, quote unquote, enhanced by technology. Your natural immune system is no longer sufficient to participate in techno-industrial society. And that, to me, is when it's conceived in that manner, when you see it in that context, I think it is a really interesting angle to take on the issue. And I wanted to flesh that out. And I'm on the 5th or 6th page of writing about this topic. And, I'm going to draw from a lot of the people that I've mentioned in previous videos, like Julian Huxley and his conception of transhumanism, how he denigrates natural man, human nature, traditions, and these sorts of things. I'm going to include, references to the works of people like Dr. Deep State, who have shown how transhumanism is intricately linked to other esoteric doctrines. And I'm also going to touch on a work by a man named Mitchell Heisman, who was a Jewish man that wrote an interesting book called Suicide Note. And it literally is a suicide note. This 1,900-page book that covers all wide ranges of topics and basically outlines an understanding of world history wherein two different forces have been in conflict for thousands of years. And those two forces are natural biological evolution and technologically mediated evolution. And he says, just for a very brief synopsis, he says that the natural biological evolutionary force, which is based in genetics and kin selection, was brought to its fullest expression in, of all places, Nazi Germany. Whereas the technologically mediated evolution, the force of technologically mediated evolution, was brought to its fullest, or is being brought to its fullest expression in transhumanism and the AI singularity. And Heisman, a Jewish man, believes, as I believe, that this force of technological evolution has its origins in Judaism and the Jews. So it's an interesting dynamic that I want to kind of tie in here, because we are living in an age where transhumanism is being written into law, and the implications of that are, I believe, vast and important to discuss. And it's the main underlying reason why I oppose the vaccines. I couldn't care less whether they're safe and effective. And I don't oppose them strictly because the government is using force to enforce them. But I oppose them because they're part of a Judaic religious doctrine that seeks to, quote unquote, overcome nature and perfect mankind through the use of technology. And I'm going to get into that in detail in an upcoming video that I'm actually going to put some effort into the production value of. So I hope you enjoy, or I hope you look forward to that. And sorry again that I had no stream tonight. I will see you again next Sunday. Thank you for watching.